Esports at Syracuse really kind of made my decision. I was getting recruited to a handful of schools to be a player, but nowhere else really gave me the leadership role that I've found here. Something I'm really trying to build is the first traditional D1 and R1 school that also has state-of-the-art esports. And that comes from the academic program, the facilities, and obviously the varsity teams. There have been a lot of sacrifices in my esports career, but especially in this last year and a half, not a lot of outside time with friends. It was a lot of going to class, going into meetings, and going to practice, just like any other traditional student athlete. Come into the season, series are played best of 5. We quickly go down 0-2 and come back, complete the comeback and win our first game of the season 3-2. And I don't think I've ever been more excited or happy than I was then. We go into our second match and let a win get away from us. And then in the course of 24 hours, I don't have a team anymore. One goes off, does his own thing, thinks he can go pro on his own, and then another player runs into some academic problems, eligibility issues. And so then our season quickly comes to an end after just 2 games. It was heartbreaking. Putting in so much time into the team was really devastating, I know, for a lot of the guys, but especially for me. Went into a really tough place emotionally. I was very, very close to hitting send on a big retirement post. But then, spending some more time letting that sting wear off a little bit, put things into perspective. I got to take some time off from the game and play other video games I liked or rekindle some of those relationships with friends and get to kind of live like a traditional college student for a couple weeks. Then it kind of all shifted into a positive light. So I really have the opportunity to build this out to fit exactly what my vision was and not kind of try to find pieces that were already here to fill that. I think I've probably been working harder than when I was in season, recruiting, promoting, and really building out a fantastic one-of-one coaching staff and roster, and that's all been supported by the university. My goal in the short term is the craziest revenge tour you've ever seen. We're gonna win a championship. I've worked too hard for that not to be, not even the goal, but the standard.